So, here we go. Take 4, I think. Because YouTube decided it wasn't going to work, I just pulled up the webcam on my own camera because, yeah. So, I think the main ideology I'm going to challenge is the idea of beauty and what is considered beautiful. I feel like there's not really one standard of beauty out there. There's definitely, everyone's beautiful in their own way, and yes, that sounds cliche, but at the same time, like, that's true. So it's the 21st century. People need to get with the times. I was looking through the document readings, and some of the things I'm going to like some of the articles I would use, I think, are notes. Because I'm pretty, no makeup selfie, and I'm ready. These are my only notes I have written down. The rest of it's wing. I'm winging this. So yeah, those are the articles really I felt like could help me be the strongest in this argument. Audiences, like the 3 audiences I would use, or 3 audiences I could potentially use, would be I dyed my hair blue today and I just love it. Would be, sorry, train of thought off the wall. Audience. One of them would be like the marketing industry. I feel like that would be a good industry because women are exploited so much nowadays in like any kind of advertising and marketing, and sex sells. So, I mean, if you can put a woman in a sexy position to try and sell things, it's going to sell better than if it's just like a dude sitting on his couch eating a cheeseburger. It's not the same. It doesn't do the same for you. I mean, like some of you, never mind. So, another thing I thought about talking about would be, like the fashion industry, because not a whole lot of fashion industries use models that are normal size. They use people that are size 0 and size 2, and sorry. They just don't use people that are normal sizes, and that's really misleading. Like when you go to buy something and you're like, oh, it looks great on the model, I remember seeing it on the model, and then you like try it on. Like average size in America is size 12. So let's say you try on you're an average woman size, you try on a dress, it's a size 12, and you're like, oh, well, this does not look as good as me as it does on the model because the model's a size 00, and of course it's only going to look good on the model. And then my third audience I think I could use would be like Victoria's Secret. I think I'm going to use them. I think they have like the strongest suit, only because I can talk about the models that they use because they put on their huge Victoria's Secret model show. I could talk about how they, some of the advertising that they use, because let's face it again, no one looks that size. And then a third thing I talk about is kind of like how their merchandise is directed towards girls that are that size, because I don't know, I feel self-conscious walking in Victoria's Secret because I feel like maybe clothes aren't gonna fit me properly or whatever. Maybe if you're like a size 2 or a size 4, maybe a size 6, maybe pushing it, but I mean, I feel like they're directed more towards that. And so I could kind of talk about how, I mean, maybe they can be a little more open, a little more welcoming, a little more kind of, hey, these clothes are for everyone, not just if you're a size 2 or a size 4 or a size 6. Because, knock knock, opportunity's knocking, and since America's not a size 2 or a size 4 or a size 6, you should take that opportunity and increase to a size 12, because, you know, that's what all people would do in the business industry. So, yeah, that's my brainstorming out loud. I'm thinking more Victoria's Secret. I think that's a good way to go. I can really talk about a whole lot. I can branch out about a whole lot. And, I mean, there's one like right up here, in our ladies outside research, so never mind. But, yeah. I think that is the end of my whatever. It's going to be a good paper, I hope. Cross fingers.